Once you encounter the love of God, you can never be the same. Before I really encountered the love of God, I was a miserable person. I was just really angry. I was a really angry person. I guess like the struggle, or whatever you could say, or whatever you would call it, started when I was in middle school. And I just moved and didn't really have friends and stuff, but then I met a couple good friends. So I was a little bit overweight and yeah, just was bullied throughout middle school, and that really did damage to me. Throughout that whole time, like middle school or whatever, I really found rest in the friendship of Jesus. But I thought, you know, I had to be perfect and like all this. And then when I got to high school, it was really like a pivotal point. Just was kind of like a downward spiral. My sophomore year, I lost like a ton of weight, and I started running, and like it almost became like an obsession. My weight loss became almost like an obsession. Along with my huge weight loss came with a lot of extra attention and a lot of boys noticing me more, and I never really had that before. And so I found this new acceptance, and I found this new place to fill my void that I was feeling. I found a new way to numb myself so that I didn't have to feel my own pain that I put myself through, my own problems. So I dated boys, and I got in serious relationships. And I put all my attention and my identity in those relationships. And I put all my focus on what kind of attention I was getting, which was such a worldly view. When I go back and I look at how I was, it was such a worldly view, how I viewed everything, how I viewed relationships, how I viewed friendships, how I viewed drinking, and how I viewed drugs. It was such a worldly view. And I didn't know that the bondage I was in. But once I found the love of God, and once I encountered the love of God, that was like, I was so free. Everything just disappeared. All my problems that I got myself into, all the relationships that I've been hurt in, and I was just free. And it was nothing like I've ever felt before. And I knew that I was found once I encountered the love of God, because you'll know once you encounter the love of God. You can't be the same. You'll never be the same person. And to this day, I don't think I've ever been this happy. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you're searching for, whatever gaping hole that you're trying to fill, no matter what it would be, I promise you that it won't compare to God's love. You'll never find wholeness in anything else but God's love. And once you find it, it's right there. It's always right there. But once you truly encounter His presence and truly feel His presence, you just won't be the same. And you won't feel the same happiness. Like you're ruined for the good, if that makes sense. And the process that He's brought me through, it was so painful, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I had to go through a lot of stuff. I had to go through back each and every single one of my relationships, but it was so worth it because I'm whole and I'm redeemed and I'm loved and I'm his beloved and I'm treasured and I'm a precious gem in his eyes. And so are you. And I want people to know that. I want people to know how loved they are and how love is waiting for you. If you haven't found it yet, it's waiting for you. And I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna pray that you encounter the love of God, whether it be through this or whether it be through someone else who tells you about Jesus. He's there and he's always there. And you're his beloved, and I'm his beloved. Everyone, every son and every daughter. And so if you're searching for something and if you feel lost, go get found. Go get found in the love of God, because there's nothing like the love of God. It's the most awesome place to be. Truly is. Truly is.